start here in a few. So go ahead and tap the rock. Salutations. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully everybody's having a good, is it hump day? Yes, it's the 4th. It is hump day. What is going on? I just happen to be off the next 3 days. So whatever is breaking in gaming nation and PlayStation land and Xbox land along with PC, I get to be at the front seat, the head of the table, the G with the biggest sack. What is happening, people? Certainly hope everybody's having a good hump day. Certainly I hope they are. But shout out to everybody that's here. Gonna be listening to this later on. Shout out to everybody here. Chris B in the house. What's happening? Paul G, what is going on? Eric 83, what's happening, brother? Shout out to everybody that's here. Hit that like button and share the care. Share the care if you can. And let me know if everybody here, go ahead and vote. I got that poll up there. And talking about, let's find out how moist all the folks that said Sony was headed in the wrong direction. Now, again, I didn't say this. This was coined by a couple of other people in the PlayStation community. And again, remember, I'm the one that always told you guys that Sony is fine. They're just going to have to find a way to work around what was going on around the world. And yeah, we can clearly see by the numbers. Okay, the numbers don't lie. So F you and F your feelings. Now, if you don't mind today, go ahead and hit that like button and hit that super chat button, because I demonetized the video because you may have some coarse language here in this video. So go ahead and hit that like button and maybe super chat if you want to. Have a good time. Activate the booty warrior, because these guys are going to be getting it today. So, but what is happening? If you don't know, you're looking at the F22 mod for the 60 FPS flight sim. The only place you can play a 60 FPS flight sim is on PC. The flight sim for the Xbox is an epic fail. It is 30 frames per second. And does anybody know what first-party Xbox game has ray tracing? Has hardware-based ray tracing? Because all I kept hearing from people was that the Xbox was going to be doing ray tracing better than the PlayStation because the PlayStation didn't have enough compute units to do it. And speaking of PlayStation, my PlayStation is officially down for the count. It is telling me that I can go ahead and do 120 FPS, which I was told by other people that it couldn't. It also does, according to some of the settings, I can have ray tracing on, and I was told it could not do hardware-based ray tracing. I mean, that's what I got told. So I don't know what to do. I tried to turn it off and turn it back on. It does the same thing. So I guess is it broken? Does it why in the world is my PlayStation able to do ray tracing, and it can do 60 frames per second on games, and it even can do 30 frames per second like the Xbox. So but I mean, I just need some manufacturing help. So if anybody out there can, because I'm going to call Sony today, and we're going to figure out what in the world is happening with my PlayStation. If I got problems, and I need help. Also, I am still waiting, and I can't speak for you all. I am still waiting on the Blue Point Games acquisition that I was told by these moist-ass ponies was going to happen. Now, this is what I got told. I can't speak for anybody else out there, okay? I was told that Blue Point Games had been purchased by Sony and that they were going to announce it like a month ago. And a month has gone by, and I still don't have an announcement. Now, maybe, just maybe, I misunderstood. But and somebody can just leave a comment at, just let me know. I need the ponies. I need the fanboys. They told me that they had bought Blue Point Games. Hopefully everything sounds good, by the way. I've been working on it. I've got my sound card here, but I don't know how to hook it up. Like, I've been looking on YouTube, and it has no directions. It literally says I could plug it in, and it does work. I've got the bullet sound, I've got the lightning strike, I've got the smack sound. It's got, let me look here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 10 sounds, so that does work. But I have no idea how to hook it up. It's a struggle, and I get 3 days off. I'm really going to work at trying to put it together. So. Yeah, I mean, again, there were different people who said that it was not going to be able to do hardware-based ray tracing, and mine does. So mine is obviously broke, right? Because D-Batch and the rest of the RDX crew said that my PlayStation was not going to be able to do this. And shout out to Optimus Code. Optimus Code has a video that says that he got ran out of the Xbox community. Now, as the messiah of Xbox, Optimus, you ain't got to go nowhere, okay? You are the Xbox community, okay? You're the one telling the truth. You went on RDX, you went on Matt's Gaming, you went on multiple podcasts and told them the truth, okay? So anytime a grown man tells the truth, we got to back that man up 100%. You got to remember that Black Lives Matter. So, that's what you also got to remember, too. I had to tell them at work the other day, I need a day off because Black Lives Matter, So, but, yeah, I mean, it's, we got people lying their tails off out here, and Code is not one of those people. He also did a very good video. If you are sub to him, go sub to him on variable rate refresh. And, again, if you don't know, variable rate refresh is a generic term. That the terms that are used by NVIDIA respectively is G-Sync, and the one that's used by AMD, I believe, is called FreeSync. So, and people can double check that, double check that on me. So, yeah, I think I accidentally bought an Xbox because it, for some reason, is doing things that only Xbox can do. But I'm going to call Sony today, and I need an explanation. I mean, I'm going to get that explanation. And I'm also going to get an explanation on did they buy Blue Point Games, or you know, these dudes, they need to stay in 10 toes down, ready to take the hit. I mean, that's all I can say. Now, you know, I got that poll going on Twitter, so if you're not following me on Twitter, go ahead at Craig Harris 654. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter and answer that Twitter. It's a poll, okay? It's a poll, and that is, will these moist-ass ponies go ahead and stand up and say that, you know, they were the ones who were wrong about PlayStation going in the wrong direction? Because I was told by people on 60 Frames No Lag about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, that, you know, the Sony was going in the wrong direction and that their complaint was authentic. And, because, you know, because that's what grown men do, you know, they complain, right? Wink, wink, nod, nod. And they had the right to complain, and that, you know, Jim and Herman of Sony needed to be fired. So, so now, I didn't believe this, but there was actually a petition. I don't know if you all know this, so let me see if I can pull this up here on the screen. I know what you're saying. How come you don't have this ready in hotkey? Well, because, you know, I don't have it. So, all right, here it is. This is a change.org petition started by people that's bring back Sean Layden and fire Herman Holtz, excuse me, and Jim Ryan from PlayStation. So, it was signed by 237 people. Now, I mean, you know, I wonder if the people who said that Sony was going in the wrong direction, if they could go ahead and do it. So it says here that Herman Holtz, it says Sony Pony. That's what it says there. You see it. Sony Pony started this petition. So a pony started the position. The ponies are the fanboys, right? We all know that. Oh, what's up, Big Mike? Shout out to Big Mike, a.k.a. Zaddy. Oh, when am I going to get an invite on to the podcast? You know, Daddy needs an invite. Y'all got to get rid of that one dude who asked those ridiculous questions to the young lady who voiced Trilla. That guy got to go. Well, I mean, you know, that was pathetic. He needed to, you know, he needed to beat brakes. So, but anyway, it says here Herman Holtz and Jim Ryan are doing a lot of damage to the PlayStation brand, and we need to stop that. Exclusive games are pushing forward in terms of quality when it comes to gaming, and going the opposite route is the only but going the opposite route is only going to damage the further of gaming overall. We, the PlayStation gamer, well, see, gamers should be capitalized because you're using it as a proper noun, realize that under the so-called leadership of Herman Holtz and Jim Ryan, our beloved hobby is in danger. So we have to make sure to bring someone like Sean Layden back to lead PlayStation Nation. And this is a real petition, okay? It says here, as we know, how he's a passionate gamer and a smart businessman. Now, I don't know how big a gamer Layden was. He is a very good businessman, okay? It says here, someone with the right vision when it comes to this industry. He understands how exclusives are pro-consumer, and they create a great amount of competition that only benefits every single gamer, regardless of the platform they prefer to be on. So I invite you to sign and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, this was started by a pony named Sony Pony. You know, now, I don't know how trying to get people fired is a good thing. But, you know, I just, you know, like over 200 people signed this. So, and it just goes to show you how moist these people are. Sony is not going in the wrong direction. Now, you can say, how many of you all knew, and put a 1 in the chat, how many of you all knew that Sony was going to sell their SSD proprietary, or, you know, sell that solution proprietary? Just put a 1 in the chat. I knew. And I knew that because Sony said that's what they were doing. So they're not selling that not to put games on PC. They're going to put their games on PC. Now, are they going to put them day and date? The answer is no. They're going to have anywhere from an 18 to 24-month moratorium so that it can be played on their console. Console gamers will come first. Now, the secondary games, meaning the games of the studios that are being made proprietary, but Sony doesn't own that studio, those games will be day and date on PC. The one that comes to mind, I believe, is Kenna Bridge of Spirits. So I believe Kenna is going to PC and PlayStation 5 day and date, but PlayStation, Sony does not own Ember Labs. Now, I would love for them to buy Ember Labs out of Sony's motion picture budget, because those guys do FX, and I would probably love Kenna long form, maybe in a theater next year, or on Netflix or whatever, Amazon, whatever, would be probably a cool thing, and you just call it the Bridge of Spirits. So, but yeah, now I put this up here because you all need to know exactly who is who. Now, we've gone over who the ponies are. They're the ones running around screaming and crying and bitching about Sony and saying that Sony is going in the wrong direction. They don't like this and they don't like that. Now, they don't have the balls to go ahead and, get rid of their PlayStations, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's being proactive. They rather sit around and bitch and moan on their podcasts like girls. And and also you got to look at the fact that they were so upset. Now I like Leighton too. But he's a very smart businessman. I don't know if he's a big gamer, but again, there's no way for me to know that. So, but I do know he's a very good businessman. What happened to them going in the wrong direction if during a worldwide pandemic, not an epidemic, a worldwide pandemic, they were able to post record profits? Does that sound like to you all a company that's going in the wrong direction? I don't care about your feelings. I don't want people to say, well, I feel that they're making a mistake. I don't care about what you feel. I care about the actual numbers. Okay? F you and F your feelings. You know what I'm saying? So, but what is going on? I mean, so, I need an explanation. Don't make me come after you, okay? Don't make me come after you. I mean, I got 3 days off. I got nothing but time. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I do. I got all the time in the world for this next 3 days. I am going to an anniversary tomorrow, I think. They're gonna provide lunch to the brother man. So of course I'm gonna probably go. Of course, I gotta get booted and suited and ready to go. But yes, it's a party. But at the end of the day, I want an explanation. Where is Blue Point Games? Okay, where is the event that was supposed to happen in July? I was told in June by the PlayStation community that there was going to be an event in July. It's August. Let me look at it's August 4th. And where's my event in July? Because August is after July. Here, let me make sure. Alexa, what month comes after July?
July is followed by August.
Thank you, Alexa.
You're welcome.
See, Alexa knows all. And for some reason...
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named Knows.
Well, that's okay, Alexa. Thank you. Anyway, I want an explanation. I need it. I want to know what's happening out there. What happened? I mean, did their balls fall off? I mean, Blue Point Games, I know Housemarque was bald. I already knew they were going to buy Housemarque. So Housemarque was on that list that I put out, 2 years ago. So, I mean, it is what it is up, Hans. So, Blue Point is coming, is what Eric83 said. Well, Blue Point is coming is a hell of a lot different than Blue Point has been purchased. That's a totally different statement. Blue Point is coming, okay, fine. Do we have a window when it's coming, or is it just a guess? I mean, if it's just a guess, that's fine to say I'm guessing that Blue Point is coming. I'm just asking. So hit that like button, people. Sub. Go ahead and become a member. I'm in the process of getting my Porch Life podcast trademarked. Takes a little while. Shout out to the Black Manosphere. Apparently, it got trademarked yesterday, or is in the process of being trademarked, and they didn't realize that was going to happen, and they spent all day yesterday in complain mode. I mean, I was at work. Every time I looked up, my phone was beeping of one of their videos was popping up. So, yeah, that's the way business works, okay? Anybody can just come along and trademark anything that you don't trademark. So I'm in the process of trademarking everything. Therefore, everything under my trademark is automatically part of what I do. So shout out to everybody that understands that. But, yeah, all right, Blue Point Games is coming. Fine. Win it. Okay, because I was told it was coming last month. You did? It is what it is. So, I don't understand it. So, the Texas heat makes you grumpy. I heard it's brutal down there. I mean, we're lucky up here. We had a low come in from the north, and we're right about. It feels like October. I mean, it feels great outside. I'm seriously. It's like 83 degrees. There's no humidity. It's a breeze from the southwest. But I'm not gonna lie, man. It's actually feeling pretty good out here. It's lemonade day for the kids. So Eric said it's coming in the next few years. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. But so it's not coming in June. I mean, where's my event then? Can we at least give me my event? This is why you don't listen to these fanboys, because again, they're pushing out what they want to happen. I mean, there's a big ass difference in pushing out what you want to hear versus what you want to hear and see versus what the reality is. Okay, now, have you all seen Sony's numbers? I mean, please tell me, did you all wake up and see the numbers that Sony posted? I mean, we already know they put 10 million consoles out, right? Well, maybe you don't know they've secured enough for next year that they're going to get 12 million out next year. And if they keep selling at this rate, you're looking at next Q22 in August, you're looking at 22 to 23 million consoles sold in 2 years. That will be unprecedented. So that will be unprecedented, okay? So, I mean, 23 million in 2 years. So, I mean, how in the hell are they headed in the wrong direction? I mean, where did we get this from? Oh, people were butthurt because they weren't getting information out to talk to you about on their dog shit podcast so they could console war. That's what was going on. Do you understand that? That's what was happening. All right? I mean, seriously. I mean, honestly, I've asked 2 questions here. Nobody's giving me an answer. 1, name me a first-party game on Xbox that has ray tracing on it. I'm talking about a first-party game, not a second or third-party game. Also, name me a first-party game that's coming out, built ground up for Xbox, that's 60 frames per second. Are you going to say what, Halo? Halo was already 60 frames per second. Last generation, wasn't it 60? Don't say Gears is coming, because Gears is already 60 frames per second, I believe. So you can't give me that one either. I need a game built up, that's brand new, that's out, that's running at 4K. I don't need 4K. Give me what's up, Link. Go ahead and give me a game that has ray tracing on it. Seriously. Brand new, not something that they ported over. I was told that the Flight Sim game does not have ray tracing. I don't know if that's true or not, but if that's true, that's terrible. Terrible. Like Charles Barkley would tell you, terrible. Go ahead and hit that, and make sure you all vote now. There's only 14 of you all that voted. Come on, that's going to close in about 15 more minutes. I need a very accurate poll, okay? Now, it's a very simple. We know that the fanboys are moist, right? We know that. But how moist? Are they very moist? Are they a little moist? Okay? Are they a little bit moist? You know, like you go outside, there's a little dew on the grass. That's a little bit moist. I mean, are they drenched in moisture, though? Like you threw a bucket of water on them, you know, because they smell like poop. Okay, that's what these fanboys smell like. They don't smell like cinnamon. They don't smell like jasmine. They smell like a giant poop over there in the corner, stinking it up, trying to tell you all what they want to happen. Okay? There is no insider information. Well, I got my little insider, but they're more on the movie tip. You know what I'm saying? So when Sony does something movie-wise, TV show-wise, or moving property, I will get a tip-off on that. You see what I'm saying? But that's a lot different. Now, I need to know, one, I got a broken PlayStation, so I need help with that. My PlayStation does 120 FPS, and it does ray tracing, and I was told that it could not do that. Also, I need to know about these idiots that said Jim and Herman need to be fired. Okay, because we do numbers over here because the numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie, ladies and gentlemen. They just can't lie. They tell you a direction. They can predict trends. Now, let's try to look at, let's see here. What else we got going on here? What we got told. There was just a bald-faced lie. Let me see if I can bring this one up on the screen here. I may not be able to. I do apologize in advance. Here we go. Here we go. At the store. All right, yeah, I was able to do it. Oh, I was actually pretty good at it. Yeah, here we go. How come I can't shrink this? All right, there we go. There we go. Now you're looking at Sony Corporation profits breakdown. This is Q1, okay? Q1, first sales quarter, if you don't want to know what that is. So fiscal year, fiscal year 2021. Here are, and again, these are real numbers. You cannot put out false numbers or else the SEC, which is the Securities and Exchange Commission, they will bust your ass. So PlayStation in millions made 767, okay? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of chicken wings, okay? You know how many wings I could get with that much millions, right? I could actually buy a McLaren with that much money and maybe have Mia Khalifa meet me out at the chicken wing place and buy her some chicken wings and some wedges. But I need to know if a company is going in the wrong direction, why is this the highest profiting part of the company? Now, you have to take this movie section, the 232, you have to take this with a grain of salt because of the pandemic. Everybody's getting killed at the box office with the pandemic. That's just a reality. So, but it is what it is. That's still a real number. Now, you have Sony Music, okay? Their music made over, I can believe that's half of what? That's 500 million. So that's half a billion. So again, that's not bad. That's not bad. Could be better. Could be better. But I tell you what, I think this could go up a little higher if they sign Sick Humor and King Thrash. And shout out to King Thrash. It does sound like he's doing better. And but he damn near thought he was going to die. So I certainly hope everybody takes what's going on seriously. You ain't got to listen to me. You can go talk to Thrash and ask him, is that stuff real? You go ask him how he was feeling, how he was praying to Chinese Jesus. I mean, you go talk to him about that. He will be honest. You know, Thrash is not going to lie to you. He's a married man. He got a business. He got a family. There's no reason for a family man to lie to your ass. So you go talk to him about that. Go talk to people that it's actually affecting and how it changed who they were. Okay? It is what it is. So certainly keep praying for King Thrash. Got to get him back on the mend. But I'm telling you right now, if Thrash and Sick Humor sign with Sony Music right here, I think they will make about $3.50 more. That's how much money that they're going to make. So, you know, that's more money. More money, more problems, right? Okay, let's look over here at the electronic products. Again, I believe that's like TV sets and headphones and things like that. People got to remember, Sony does make a pretty good headset. Now, in music, you have to go to the music store to get a Sony headset. A good one, like a real studio version of it. But anyway, Go ahead and check that out. This up here, this light blue imaging and sensing, they make lenses and things like that. But you got to remember, they make cameras, they make speakers, they make all kinds of things. Again, but they're big cash cow. They're big pimp daddy. Their zaddy, okay? Their zaddy is their PlayStation. And I need to know from the fanboys how the hell they're going in the wrong direction. Because you told me they were going in the wrong direction, okay? If they're going in the wrong direction with Jim and Herman, how the hell is this brand making this much money? This is crazy. Not to mention the money that they sold so much last month, I believe in the UK, or maybe it wasn't the UK, it was another country. They almost outsold the Xbox and the, what's the name of that thing, the Nintendo device combined, almost. So I just want an explanation. I mean, I'm giving, you got one day, I want an explanation, all right? Or I'm going to have to start calling out names and pulling up, what's that thing you kids call receipts? Okay, I'm going to have to start pulling that and pulling some whole cards, okay? My generation, we pulled your whole card. And I'm going to have to pull some whole cards. So, you know, I want an explanation, not what you think is going on, because nobody cares what you think. You are a fanboy. You need to start dealing with the facts, okay? You probably bought that black controller for the PlayStation and you're using it. I bought the black controller for the PlayStation and I'm not going to use it because it's too small for my hand. I don't have small black things in my hand. That's just the way it goes. Nothing is small here. They don't think of small, okay? Nothing over here is small. Well, except for my checking account. That's always small. P-O, can't afford the O and the R. I wear it on the sleeve. But there ain't nothing small going into my hands. Somebody please tell me that you didn't buy this black gamepad and you're using it. That is an insult. That is ridiculous. And what's also ridiculous is where the hell is my Blue Point game announcement? What's also ridiculous is that my PlayStation does 120 FPS. Why does my PlayStation outperform your Xbox with more compute units, okay? Why? Why is this happening? Why does my PlayStation outperform your Xbox and it's got less teraflop? Can somebody tell me why? I mean, I just need an explanation. I'm an old man, okay? I'm an old man. I dribble. I drool. There's things leaking on me, so I don't have much time left. You all better give me an explanation. So, and I need it because you can see the numbers here. Numbers don't lie. Numbers just don't lie. But you all are out here lying like a bunch of wet fruit booties. Okay, I just don't understand it. Speaking of wet fruit booties, these guys are so crazy that they are looking at fruit physics on video games. Fruit physics on video games. Well, what do you expect from a bunch of moist-ass fruit booties? Except to look at fruit, because that's what fruit booties do, and they're proving my point to you. I don't want to hear, oh, I don't know about this. I don't want to hear, maybe Craig's wrong. I'm never wrong. I am never wrong. It's just not going to happen. I am not wrong. I will never be wrong. I need explanations, people. I'm like I said, I need it. You can put it in writing. You can just send me an email or whatever, or voice thing, whatever you all want to call it. You can voice call me. You can go ahead and whatever you want to do. I just want the explanation. I want to know why Sony's going in the wrong direction when you told me they were going in the wrong direction. I'm looking at the number right here, and Sony is not going in the wrong direction. There is no reason to be butthurt and crying over Herman Holtz and Mr. Ryan. There's none. Why are you caring about another man's dick anyway? Now, I'm starting to ask questions about you all. I mean, really, you need a hug. Do you need a girlfriend? Do you need a hug and a girlfriend? Do you need your girlfriend to come talk to me? I can learn her. I can put her in positions that you will never understand. I will put her head under my leg, under my arm, under her toe. I can do that for you. I am here to help you out. I am your Messiah. I am here to help you. Okay, but I do need an explanation, okay? You better start talking to me. You better leave it on Twitter. You better leave a message. Leave it with your mama. Leave it with your baby's mama. Leave it with your baby's mama's mama. You know, but I need an explanation. I need to know why you punk asses said that this company was going in the wrong direction when I'm looking at the numbers right here. These numbers don't lie. Somebody needs to go ahead and give me an explanation. I want an explanation. This is 60 frames full ray tracing and machine learning. And again, that's another thing my PlayStation is broken and it can still do. My PlayStation is broke. It does machine learning. I was told that it could not do machine learning. I was told that it was RDNA 1.5. I was told it didn't have enough compute units to do anything. It can't compute how much I'm going to talk. It can't do it. It wasn't going to work. It was a gimmick. I was told the DualSense, whatever this thing is called, was a gimmick. I was told 3D sound wasn't as good as Dolby Atmos sound. What are we doing here? I want an explanation. I need an explanation. So, but I'm not getting an explanation yet. So let's go look at some more numbers because, again, until I get an explanation, I'm going to keep going. It's just the way it's going to be. I just don't understand it. I better get some damn explanations, people. I don't care who it is. I want somebody to speak from the heart. I want somebody to let out a wet fart. I want somebody to tell me what's going on. Like I said, I ain't got much time left. I may have to go get a pacemaker after I'm done with this podcast because everything on me is just leaking out. And you know, somebody's going to have to say to me, I need a towel. I'm over here getting moist. My chair is wet. I need a diaper on. I need something. You know, oh, he's just a crazy old man. He needs to go out there and show his trophies. He ain't doing this. Where's my explanation? Where's my? I need my explanation. You know, that's it. You know, just help a brother out. Help out an old man. You know, that's all I'm asking you to do. You know, I need big time help here. You know, so let's look at another. Let's see here. Let's see what else we can pull up here about Sony going in the wrong direction. Let's see here. Okay, here's more. Here's absolutely more. And I need help. I need an explanation. You know. Now, according to this, the Q1 sales rose 5.6 billion, but operating income is down. What is operating income? Well, that is just self-explanatory. That means that they have overpriced how much it would cost to operate into everything. But we also got some other numbers here. It is ridiculous what Sony is able to do. Operating income was down 40%. This was attributed to a number of factors, including the loss resulting from the strategic price point of PlayStation 5, which is lower than its manufacturing costs, and a decrease in PS4 sales. So maybe people are starting to move from PS4 to PS5. I'm not sure on that. That remains to be seen. So we know Sony has sold 10 million copies or 10 million units of their PlayStation 5 during a global pandemic. So you know what I'm saying? Guys, I want my explanation, okay? It says all in all, 63.6 million games were sold across both consoles in the most recent quarter, down. So they are slowing down. But I'm looking at increased revenue. Total sales revenue from gaming and add-ons reached this right here, 346 billion yen. Okay. So again, I need to know. I need my explanation. Okay. So everything's up here. Q1 net sales reached 2.3 trillion, 21 billion, up 15%, up 15%. Okay, in sales, what is going on? They're going in the wrong direction. Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. All right. So I'm waiting. Somebody can email me. Somebody can just say, here's another number. Here's a way to look at it. So here's a really good opinion over a month ago and about Deviation Games. Now remember, Sony, even though they don't own Deviation Games, they look at Deviation as a company that's working specifically for them for the next 2 to 3 years. They're not making a game for nobody else. It is what it is. But this Deviation Games is not Blue Point Games, okay? So Haven Games, led by Jade Raymond, who is fun, and, I take her out for a Moscato and some wings. It is what it is. I just need to know. I need to know what's going on, people. What's going on, D-Nice 41? I'm not in my bag today. The only bag that's open is a bag of truth. Okay, that's all that's open up over here. All right, you can go to that other ones. All right, you can go to those other ones to get your fanboy fix. You ain't getting it over here. Okay, these dudes are moist as hell. But hey, I can't knock a man's hustle, right? They tell you what you want to hear, and then you fall for it. That's just the way this works, right? That's the way the YouTube algorithm works, all right? So somebody needs to go get me an icicle and some Grippos because I am on fire. I am the man on fire. Forget about Denzel Washington. He was the fake man on fire. I am John Wick. I am the gun of Navarro. Okay? I'm the thing that goes bump in the night. I'm the reason why you have to have protection in your house. Is because I may come knock on your door and knock your fruit booty ass through the window and then say something to your woman. I will turn on Marvin Gaye and follow that up with Teddy Pendergrass because you can't handle it and you cannot handle the truth. The numbers are not lying. So again, I just need an explanation, people. I need help. Like I said, I'm over here on a sinking ship. I'm the person playing the piano on the Titanic. So you can come over here and tell me the truth. Be a man and tell me the truth. There is no reason for me to lie. I mean, no reason for me to not tell you the truth. I mean, what am I going to gain? Okay, what am I going to gain? Okay, let's go to some more numbers because the numbers do not lie. Let me see if I can pull this one up. Let me see here. Let me click here. The clicker seems to be working pretty good today. Let's see here. Maybe this is it. Now, this is from Reuters. Reuters is a pretty reputable source. Sony posts record Q1 profit on pandemic demand for devices and content. That is a 4-minute read. It is August 4th. This came out 3-4 hours ago. I want to know but they're headed in the wrong direction, are they not? That's what I was told on 60 Frames No Lag. I was told they're going in the wrong direction. Jim and Herman aren't up for the job. That's what everybody was told, right? We saw that ridiculous change.org thingy with 250 signatures. Who the hell signed that thing? I mean, I don't understand this. But you all need to start asking explanations like, hey, you said they were heading in the wrong direction. What is this? What are we doing here? I mean, you all better help. You all better go find some help. Because once I come knocking on that door, ain't nothing going to stop me. It's going to be the Black Terminator. It's going to be T'Challa on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you damn right. Somebody activated the Booty Warrior to come and bust your cheeks. Shout out to the No Cat Podcast. Sick humor in the house. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows these clowns are saying they were headed in the wrong direction. How you going to post Q1 profit, record profit, in going in the wrong direction? That would be like somebody saying that Sick Humor's music was trash, and then he comes out and sells 2 million records. He's going to be like, nigga, please, what are you selling? You can't even sell Girl Scout cookies. You know what? That's what Sick Humor would say. That's what he would say. And guess what? He would be right. Look, it says it's good news for Sony. This is from Reuters. It doesn't say this is bad news for Sony. It doesn't say, hey, look, Sony's headed in the wrong direction. It does not say Sony's headed in the wrong direction, which means you idiots didn't know what you were talking about. A naked woman will be laying next to you, and you would fuck that up, something they're talking about what's going on with Sony. That's what we're dealing with here. And I feel sorry for your children, and I feel sorry for your mama because your mama should have swallowed you. Maybe you should have birthed a better baby, a baby that actually understands the way profit margins work. I want an explanation. I was told, one, by the ponies. And I'm about to get off here because I got to go fix my PlayStation. My PlayStation is doing ray tracing. My PlayStation is doing machine learning. My PlayStation does 60 frames per second. It tells me I have an option for 120 FPS. My PlayStation doesn't need VRR because for some reason it's more powerful and it can hold the games at 60 frames per second. But for some reason, it is outperforming a console that has more compute units. Hey, guess what? Maybe you all didn't see me when I reported. Shout out to Red Tech Gaming. You do know that RDNA 3 is not going to have a whole lot of compute units, right? And RDNA 3 is outperforming everything out there. Yes, and even including those overpriced NVIDIA cards. Shout out to Sick Humor. He went out and got that AMD 6800, and he got that AMD Ryzen chip, and he's being blown away. His computer is on fire. He has got the Marty McFly of computers. You don't know who Marty McFly is. Marty McFly is a little white guy played by Michael J. Fox in a movie called Back to the Future. He got into a car. He went back 38, 48 years and met his mommy and he met his daddy. So again, Sick Humor's car is just like that. His car is the Tenet machine. You don't know what the Tenet machine is, you need to go watch the movie Tenet by Christopher Nolan. Got a very good actor in there named John David Washington, Denzel's son. Go check that out. If you haven't checked that out, you got hole in you. That's all I can say. That's one of the best movies ever made. So let's move on here to this article here. Now, it says here, and this is out of Tokyo. So it says here that, let's see, Sony Corporation raised its earnings outlook on Wednesday. See, raised the earnings outlook. They didn't reduce it. They did not reduce their earnings outlook, which means if you check their stock is probably, oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. Look at those PlayStations. Look at that. I mean, is that GameStop? That's GameStop that they're at. How does GameStop got all those PS5s? But anyway, we'll keep moving because I don't want to get a strike here. And let me close that out there. Close it out there. So it raises profit forecast for the year through March 2022 to 980 billion yen from 930. Okay, so they have adjusted 50 billion yen. I'm sorry. So it's a excuse me. So it says here, bringing it closer to the 1 billion yen average estimated 45 an hour. Yeah. Oh, I got another. Yeah, that's what I like. People, keep them coming. Keep them coming. You know. Yeah, sick is right. Sick is right. It says, yeah. It says, I'm wrong. Sony's going to fail soon. I agree 100% with Sick humor. Look at these numbers. Sick over there in his bag. Look at Sick. He's over there in his bag. It says a shortage of semiconductors, however, which is also affecting the likes of Apple, AAPL.O, means it cannot produce enough PlayStation game consoles to meet demand. Those supply chain constraints could also affect production of other consumer electronic devices. CFO, I don't want to pronounce his name, I don't want to mispronounce it, says told a news briefing after Sony's results. We use a lot of semiconductors, and it's a source of concern, he says. We can't be complacent, he added. So Sony said in May it expects to sell 14.8 million PS5 units this fiscal year. Launched in core markets in November 2020, the console, which sells for as much as $500, quickly sold out. I mean, it's a bigger read. So it says here that Sony has secured enough chips to achieve that production target. So again, that's good news. That is good news. So Sony sees the game console as a way to connect to this traditional consumer electronics with growing content business by encouraging online game downloads. That's digital downloads. I did that. I bought Shadow of the Tomb Raider and signed up for subscription services. So that's PS Plus and PlayStation Now. And it streamlines its consumer electronics business. Sony is beefing up its entertainment content and distribution business. In December, it agreed to buy AT&T Inc.'s TN animation business, Crunchyroll, with 3 billion subscribers worldwide. In June, it bought Housemarque, a Finnish from Finland. Okay. It doesn't say nothing here about Blue Point. See, it says it right here. Where's Blue Point? Where's Blue Point? See, they lied to you all. They lied. I did not lie to you. I don't want to hear Craig lie. You can say Craig plays Madden. You can say Craig loves Mass Effect. Both things are true. You can say Craig dates a woman that has a C cup, 100% accurate. But I'm not a liar. I just do not have time to lie to you all. I just don't. What am I going to lie for? We have a little dog poo channel here. Ain't no use to lying, okay? I told you the PS5 was going to outperform the Series X. I said that to you all. And people looked at me and rolled their eyes up. They crunchy rolled their eyes at me. And yet, guess who's laughing now? So I am laughing all the way to the bank. Woo, well, not that much to the bank. So it says higher production costs, however, dented profitability, the company said. It says in May, the company indicated that it would continue to expand its content business through acquisition, which they did that. Didn't they buy they bought 2 companies, I believe. And so I believe, is it Nixus or Nexus? I cannot remember what it is. So it says here, so they're going to keep doing that because that is what they're going to do. So says, so they've done that, said it will spend 2 trillion yen, that's a lot of chicken wings, over the next 3 years on strategic investments, including a push to expand subscribers to its gaming and entertainment services. Well, again, the best way to do that is to buy Ember Labs and have them make Ken and Bridget Spirits a long-form TV show. Craig, what do you mean by long-form? I mean like Loki, like Falcon and Winter Soldier, like the upcoming, like The Mandalorian. Those are The Witcher. Those shows, those are long-form shows, okay? So I said, again, I wish Disney would just dump everything the same day, like Netflix did The Witcher and Hulu did. I think Hulu did with the Wu-Tang Clan story. I think they dumped like 2 episodes or something like that, and they are. Shout out to Hulu, who was Disney, who gave all those guys their money, and they're going to produce another TV show, which I love that Wu-Tang Clan show on. I believe it's on Hulu. It may be on Netflix. I think it's on Hulu. But go check it out. It's actually pretty good. So, but yeah, says here in its financial division, Sony posted a 16.8 billion yen one-time loss resulting from an unauthorized fund transfer at Bermuda subsidiary SA Reassurance in May. Uh-oh. So, says the company said it reported the payment to local authorities and was trying to recover the money. Uh-oh. So anyway, that's your story for today, folks. Your story isn't that Sony bought Blue Point Games because they didn't buy they haven't. I mean, I don't want to hear them saying it. Shout out to Eric83 who said they're going to buy it in the next 3 years. That's perfectly fine, I guess. So, oh, yeah, now you're talking. Shout out to Paul G for the $2. Somebody needs to, you all need to start calling these people out because I don't want to be the one that goes bump in the night. You know, I do bump in the night on other things. I don't want to go bump in the night on these idiots' doors. I mean, these dudes are moist as hell, okay? Too busy chasing trophies. Now you have to stand here and take the hit. Where you at? So the PC gamers won't experience the greatness too. Oh, yeah, that's true. They do. They do. I mean, you can't blame them, man. Can't blame them. When you got the best ribs in town, everybody wants to eat your ribs. You know your mama makes the best apple pie out there. You know it, and I know it. And you love your mama, and I love my mama too. And I know my mama's apple pie better than your mama's apple pie. So just it is what it is. You're gonna always say your mama got the best apple pie. Everybody knows Sony got the best apple pie. Everybody knows it. You know, take your own damn ice cream. That's perfectly fine. But you know your mama got the best apple pie. Sony got that apple pie. Shout out to Kwame Brown. Your mama's cooking. Everybody knows your mama's cooking is better than anybody else's. You're not going to say to your mama, hey, look. You know, you'll tell your girlfriend, you'll tell your wife, well, this is almost as good as my mama's. You know, you will never say this tastes better than my mama's. No, you won't. You won't disrespect your mom like that. It is wrong. And you know who taught you how to grill? Your father taught you how to grill. If your father didn't teach you how to grill, I'm sorry. That was something that he should have done. Because, you know, everybody's got to have their father's touch on that grill. And you take other things to different people. Sony got your father on that grill. So it's good, it is. So, you know, it is what it is. It's, you know, I just want that explanation. No, it ain't about me. It's not about me. I told you the truth, okay? I'm the one who told you all Sony would be fine. They do have to find some workarounds. Let's give them a chance. I specifically said that. But these moist-ass fruit booties just kept running their mouths. They kept running their mouths. Now I got to put my big old cock inside their mouth. I mean, because they lied to you all. And, you know, I'm not here to lie to you all. I'm just here to tell you the truth. But I'll tell you what right now, the truth is I have to go call Sony because my PlayStation is broken and I can't get it to work right. So I have done everything possible. I mean, we've done it today. We've covered it all here today. We got Optimus Code getting ran out of the Xbox community for telling the truth. We got people telling you all that Blue Point Games is being bought over a month ago. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is my Blue Point Games acquisition? Where the hell is my Sony announcement? They were supposed to announce Metal Gear. They were supposed to announce something called Solid Snake or whatever this thing is. They were supposed to announce Silent Hill, a dog crap game. Yes, I said it. Silent Hill is trash. It is complete waste of time. It is a Resident Evil wannabe ripoff. It is. It just is. It is hocus pocus, okay? It is that stuff. It is that cheap-ass liquor. You know, you want that Jack Daniels. You want that Maker's Mark. You want that, but you stuck drinking that early times and all that kind of stuff. That's what Silent Hill is. What exactly was Silent Hill? I mean, why was the hill silent, okay? What was going on in that town? Now, I liked the game. I liked the first game. The first story was incredible. The first story could not be written any better. Fantastic story. Silent Hills 2, 3, and 4, whatever the hell it was complete trash. It was, I could have taken that game and wiped my butt with it when I had explosive diarrhea. That's how trash that game was. And you all won't buy that game anyway. So it didn't sell well on the first PlayStation. And maybe it did. I don't know. I'm just being facetious. My point, though, is that it's trash. And then you all tell me about something called PT. PT means part-time. And I saw people playing that game, and it looked straight garbage. What was that game? People were running around a house getting chased by a blob. I mean, what was that blob going to do to you? It's a blob. Go ahead and tell it to bake you a pie, bake you some cookies, order you a pizza, but quit chasing me around this house. You all hid under the bed. You all hid underneath the closets. You all hid, trying to get out of this house. I saw it. Shout out to Big Cloud. He streamed that game. It looked straight trash. He left the room and closed the door, and the blob followed him. How the blob opened up a door? Did the blob have fingers? What is going on with this game? So it is. Your dad's in jail. Well, I'm sorry about that. There's a lot of black men in jail that don't need to be in jail. I'm just letting you know right now. So, but you got to go get your daddy out of jail. Become a lawyer. Become a paralegal. Get on the Innocence Project. Be proactive. Get him out so he can teach you how to grill. Then you can put him back in jail. You can get him out of jail for a weekend and protest. Go ahead. I will help you protest. Remember, Black Lives Matter. But that is it, people. I do have to get on up out of here because my PlayStation is broke, and for some reason it can do ray tracing. But I will talk to you guys later. And remember, this ass these clowns. How come you said Sony was going in the wrong direction and they posted record profits? You asked these clowns. How come Sony was doing the wrong thing? Why'd you want Sean Layton and Herman Holtz fired when they're out here buying studios and kicking ass and taking names? You asked them why they bought a black wireless controller when nothing black in your hand should be that small. You asked these men that. You asked them why in the world that I got to come over there and play Marvin Gaye, followed by Teddy Pendergrass, followed by Luther Vandross. I mean, I don't need to be doing that with your woman. I'm tired, brother. I'm an old man. My girl's younger than me. She does all kind of things. It's ridiculous. She can go get one of those tans, and her body will tan, but around her, where she puts her swimsuit on, it will not tan. Very sexy look. You all don't know what I'm talking about because you're too busy saying that Sony's going in the wrong damn direction. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.